Hello YouTube, Dave here again, and I just received a completely unexpected package in the mail from Paizo. So I have no idea what's in here because I don't recall anything that we had discussed me getting copies of at least until later in the summer. I know we had sort of discussed the idea of like Pathfinder 2nd edition. But yeah, I have no idea what's in here. In fact, I was actually just getting out of the shower when the buzzer rang, so I had to run to the door and just quickly throw on pajama pants and a shirt to get this from the delivery guy. But yeah, I have no idea what's in here. So let's just go ahead and open it right up. I mean, it might be, like I said, I can only assume it's got to be something to do with Starfinder. But I don't know, like I said, we haven't really discussed anything lately, so let's just go ahead and have a look and see. And this is a massive box too, like if you take a look there, it's a rather large box, so we'll see what's in here. I really do need to sharpen this knife. Yeah, I really do need to sharpen. I do have a sharpener, but I just keep forgetting about sharpening this. So anyway, let's just go ahead and have a look at what's inside. Also, just quickly before I get to that, I do want to thank people for their understanding and support over the last week or so. For those who may not be aware, I typically try to get a couple videos out a week now. But the last couple of weeks that really hasn't been happening, and a lot of it just has to do with the fact that I started a part-time job doing like cleaning work, janitorial work, I guess you could say. And just for spending money. It's not like I necessarily need the job, but it's nice to have more reliable funds to be able to access regularly. But part of that is I ended up kind of throwing my back out, and in the same process I pulled a muscle in my left shoulder, kind of going up into my neck, and even to this day my back's fine. My back feels a lot better. It started to feel better after about 3 or 4 days, but the shoulder still gives me issues even now, so it gets a little uncomfortable, and it's been kind of nice to have a little bit of a break and just focus on trying to rest that up. But anyway, just want to thank everyone who's shown support, who's been understanding, and for those that have decided to stick around. So anyway, let's go ahead and look at what is inside of this box. I'm not going to just move that shipping label out of the way. And oh wow, oh okay, wow. So, wow. So this is the Pathfinder adventure card game. Holy, hold on, I gotta actually get up for this. Wow. Oh my god, okay. I was not expecting this at all. Because we hadn't discussed it specifically. I did receive the email from their PR department saying that this was out, and I sent something back just saying this looks really cool because it's so the Pathfinder. I'm a little beside myself right now, so let's just so the Pathfinder card game. I've never played it, but it looks cool. And it's sort of like a cooperative, like deck building game or deck building card game. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I love the fact that it's cooperative. Mainly due to the fact that I am a perpetual game master, and over the years, actually, I guess I was never really overly competitive to begin with. But over the years, I find that am less and less competitive and just want everyone to have a good time. And then there are a lot of cases I've actually like thrown games so that other people would enjoy, you know, the ability to, like, the sensation of winning sort of thing. Like, if I was playing Magic against someone and I just kept winning, not that it happened frequently, but if I kept winning, I didn't enjoy it, and I felt like they didn't enjoy it. So I would make some misplays or not use some of, like, the instant cards that I had or stuff like that. So I just like to have, you know, a good time and make sure everybody else is having a good time. So cooperative games for me are the way to go, because that way we can all play and we're all working towards a common goal. Some of my favorite board games are actually things like Pandemic. I really enjoy that one, as well as, like, was it Cursed Island? The one where you're on, like, the sinking island and you have to find these relics to get off of it. Anyway, I really enjoy cooperative style games. The D&D adventure games were ones that I also really liked, even though I never really get a chance to play them. So, oh my god, this is just awesome. I'm gonna do a separate video, like, opening the stuff up and showing what's here. But man, I was not expecting this at all. So just a huge thank you to Paizo for sending this to me, because I didn't think in a million years that they would. And like I said, we didn't really necessarily discuss it, so they just went ahead and sent it to me, which is just unbelievable. So what's inside this set? There are 440 cards featuring a wide array of powerful weapons, magical spells, protective armors, versatile items. It's a cooperative strategy game that pits 1 to 4 players against monsters, perils, and traps. You build a deck of equipment, magic, and allies, explore lethal locations as you journey through an exciting fantasy tale. As your adventures continue, your characters add remarkable gear and breathtaking magic to their decks as they gain incredible powers, all they'll need to challenge more powerful threats. So yeah, you get the cards. You get 12 character pawns, which is pretty cool. I think they're based off of, like, the iconic characters, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. 6 pawn bases. A complete set of 5 polyhedral dice, so you get a D12 is the highest one, it looks like, so a D4, D6, D8, D10, and D12. It's nice to see the D12 get a little bit of love, since it's sort of the most forgotten die in the set. 63 colorful tokens for tracking scourges and secondary objectives. 24 dividers for organizing your cards. 14-page quick start guide, 132-page rulebook. That's pretty cool. And a 124-page storybook featuring the Dragon's Demand. This game can be played either by itself or with an adventure path sold separately. I like the fact that this is also 1 to 4 players, because I will probably most likely getting use out of this as solo play. Although Free RPG Day is coming up, I'm going to have to talk to the owner of my local game store and see if I can set up a demo for this game. I'll have to buy some card sleeves. I don't think the cards are double-sided. But I'll have to set up some card sleeves and stuff like that. So, just to maybe, like I said, run a demo of this, because, I mean, this is just awesome. Takes about an hour and a half, it says, per game, which is about normal. 60 to 90 minutes is a decent playtime, and it's for ages 13 plus. Retail price is $60 US, which probably would be around 75, maybe $80 Canadian, which for these kinds of games is a pretty fair price. I've seen smaller boxes than this of board games be, you know, more. And other deck building, like card-based games, being more than that. So this looks like a fair price as far as I'm concerned, anyway. And it's like I said, it's a massive box. But also included is what looks like promo cards, which is pretty cool. You got the real rabbit prints. I don't know what much of this means yet, but it does look pretty cool. I don't know if I'm actually going to open this pack or not. I might keep this. Sealed as a collectible, and I don't know if there's other characters. Oh yeah, there's definitely other cards in there, so it's not just copies of the one card, but that is really cool as well. And then, oh, this is actually way heavier than I was expecting. And then there's the Curse of the Crimson Throne, So this would have to be one of the adventure paths, I would assume, that you can get. It is for the card game. So the king is dead, long live the queen. I'm not going to read everything quite here yet. 550 cards featuring a wide array, so there's actually more cards in here. 4 character pawns, 48 page. So this is, is this played standalone, or do you need... expands the maximum number of players to 6 for that set. So the core set is for 1 to 4, so this expands it for 1 to 6. You can supplement your experience with character decks, Pathfinder Adventure Card Society, Pathfinder Adventure Card Game Accessories. Oh, geez, this is what I was looking for, and it was right there in front of me in big bold letters. I don't know why I was expecting it to be sort of like italicized, or anyway. So yes, this is an expansion. You do require the actual core game in order to play it, but this is just awesome. I cannot wait to crack these open, and so I'll do unboxing videos separately for these over the next week or so, and I cannot wait. Like I said, this is going to stay sealed, I think, but it is awesome to have. But I'll open up these here and sort of do like the unboxing, show everything that's in them, and I plan on learning to, at least just the core set, if nothing else. And if it's available, if I can play it as a single player, then I will probably try to do like a solo gameplay video as well. So once again, just a huge thank you to Paizo for sending this to me. This was a huge surprise, and I cannot thank you guys enough. It really means it means the world to me that you'd be willing to send this sort of stuff out to me. And like I said, I didn't think I'd be getting this stuff at all. So really, really happy to have received this, and I cannot wait to dive into it. And like I said, I'll have to try to see if I can arrange some demo games at my local game stores in my area to see if I can get them to stock this, and hopefully generate some decent sales for them. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and again for just sticking by me while I take a little time off to heal some just minor but nagging injuries, and also just just the break for just mental reasons alone, just to sort of refresh the battery, so to speak. It's also been really nice having basically the last week or so off for that. So anyway, thank you guys again very much. I appreciate everything, and another huge thank you to Paizo, because this just blows me away. So thanks for watching. If you played the adventure card game for Pathfinder, if you have this, or if you have I think there was an earlier version of this as well, but if you played the card game, let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, because to me, it always looked really, really cool, really interesting. It was just one of those things that was a bit outside of my price threshold. But anyway, I'm really looking forward to this. So thank you guys again. I will see you in the next video, which will probably be unboxing the core set. But until then, take care.